and I pulled my shot. And I should have pulled another, but I just lived with it. I'm doing 11 a.m. as the start time. $54. I think we can leave it default. It worked really well when we did another one and we like tried it and it ended up being fine. So I say let's give it a go. I'm doing a default arrow toe out of there. And yours is set to runway 34. Great, and mine's 11 a.m. I'm ready to go whenever you are. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, fly. Oh, fun, dude. Nice. Way to go. I'll lead us on out of here. Oh, hey, Bonanza. Why am I better at tracking the center line than my toe plane? At about 40 knots is when I feel like the cross coordination really takes effect on the controls. Like the wind doesn't like grab you till you hit 40 knots, I feel. Alright, I'm up and off. Took a fair bit of rudder there, but trying to tow and watch the delayed takeoff on your stream of you. Except here comes my death dives. No. No, the takeoff portion of the tow, not that great. Really, once the tow plane becomes airborne. Good luck. I feel like I'm really locked into this tow here. Can't get me out of position. The listing. It's a good looking one. Sure thing. Oh, do you not have sound going right?
That one. There we go. Now the sound's back. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Back
Just
to the
hanging on
flight.
toe as long as I can.
Alright.
Share my screen in case in the future if you have to tweak anything, you got a good cutaway angle.
Oh, now it's doing the screen shuttering annoying thing on my...
Oh no. If we have to reset, we can do it. Haven't really
Yeah.
lost any time.
Alright.
I think I should release.
I might just go in and see if I can get rid of this annoying screen shade thing.
If you want, we could just call it, and I'll test to see if this thermal works, but we can just reload back in.
Yeah, if you want to keep flying, I'll just go and slew up there. Oh, but it might reset the weather seed.
Right.
Yeah, I might just restart.
Okay. Are you restarting your whole sim or just the flight?
I don't know if it's a flight thing or my entire sim.
Okay.
I think it was just the sim.
I did find a good thermal here, right off the just to the north of the airport.
Okay.
So I'm pretty convinced. Gosh, that was a lot of adverse yaw. I'm pretty convinced we can thermal up to base, run to the ridge.
Alright, I'm gonna spawn off you and see what happens.
Just to test things.
Yeah.
And then after this, we could just reset it real quick. The toes, fun part to fly.
I think it might be my whole sim, I don't know. It just does this, it's like oddly off. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain.
I'm off your 6.
You know, it might be something with this plane because it was doing this the last time I flew it.
Interesting.
I think,
At
because
your
I
3
think this is the
o'clock.
one we flew in that one stream and it was doing the same thing.
Just overtook you off.
Oh yeah, I see there.
Admittedly, I haven't spent much time in that glider.
Well, that's an interesting maneuver he did right there. Yeah, it's not
Trying to
bad. I don't
stay
know if it's my
coordinated in my
favorite
roll.
though.
The yaw of the wings is modeled kind of weird. To do some funky stuff with the rudders.
Hmm. I'm gonna go and load in the AS-33 and see if it does the same thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to main as well. And oh, I see on your stream what you mean.
Yeah, do you see that on the stream?
I saw those big kind of stutters.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Maybe it's that glider.
I feel like it might be because it doesn't really do that much.
I say let's try a synced launch on the 33,
Yeah,
and if it doesn't work, reload the PC and no big deal.
yeah. You want to self-launch it?
Yes, actually, I do. It's exactly what I want to do.
I think I might do the shark tooth one.
Cool. I'm doing the cloud chaser. And then on launch, I put the placeholder because I think that doesn't
Yeah, that
actually spawn
doesn't
anything.
spawn anything. Oh, there's so many good
Okay.
livery options though.
I hope we
And
have
what's a
enough
stiff
time.
sharp tooth?
We're gonna have to race. You see that one that says Sloposaurus? One up? Well, I guess the stream's behind. Moot point.
Sloposaurus.
Yeah, the livery. It's like it's like a pterodactyl one. It's sort of a moot point, and it's okay. I can tell you later.
Okay, hold on. Okay, placeholder. It might be something with my computer, I don't know. No, 54. Okay, whenever you're ready to spawn in.
Alright, you can count us down.
Okay, hold on. This last thing. Boom, boom, boom. And weather. Okay. 3, 2, 1, fly.
I forgot. It's Formula One weekend.
Where's the race?
Mexico.
Okay.
And today is qualifying day. And I have not seen it, so no spoilers.
I think it's still doing it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just fly anyway.
Alright, if it gets really crazy,
Yeah.
well, let me know.
Alright, engine on, extend. What? You just like dropped in there.
I'll
Alright,
beat you.
I'm gonna throttle up here.
Oh, a lot of right rudder since my left wing is down.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm the other way around. Does this have wind wheels? I don't think it does.
I think it's just got a little skid. Okay, here we go. We're cooking. Waiting for that crosswind to take me.
Shoot, I'm going off the runway.
Wow, I can hear my
I'm airborne.
main wheels spinning faster. There we go. Big crab. I think we like climb out at like 70. Was I directly in front of you the whole time?
Pretty much. I was just off to the side in the dirt.
That's funny. I'm literally gonna beeline it towards the start gate. I'm just gonna climb as high as I can. Back off the red line of the engine.
I'm gonna just keep in full power.
Alright, I'll do the same.
Main thing for battery is like overheating.
Probably.
Yeah.
Although I don't put it past them to have that modeled. I should have made the start closer, but I was just looking at a map, you know.
I know a guy who owns a Fez lac, and he said it was like he was having I think one time it overheated and another time it like wouldn't shut off and you had to like use the emergency cut or something.
Oh no.
Yeah. But it's a really cool like idea because you can just go like straight out, and if you have to turn around then you can.
motor on home.
Yeah.
Just been maintaining 75 knots.
What flaps? Are you using any flaps?
4? What are you using?
I was in like 6. I'll put it at the 4.
Can't tell what would be best.
Yeah.
Maybe neutral?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you'd use for the electric flaps glider. I
I'm
just said it's the
getting
same as what they use on tow.
on neutral, I'm getting a 500 feet a minute more climb rate.
Okay.
If this cloud to our 12 o'clock has some good lift, I say we shut it down, go to base, and scram.
Sounds good.
Although, it might be past the Stargate.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I feel like whenever I fly, I always have problems with the circles being like the wrong size or whatever. Like yours is always way smaller than mine on the nav display.
Circles?
Yeah, like the start circle. Remember that one? Remember those times? And I was like, oh, I made it, and you have to like, oh, it's all the way down there.
Yeah, do you think those were like the range rings disappearing?
I don't know.
Might be that. Okay, I can tell we're higher than the start of those mountains.
Okay. Well, at least you are.
What's your altitude?
I'm at 7.2.
Okay. I think that we try to get to 9.
Okay.
At 50% battery.
I'm at 48. I think because you have a different power setting than me, that's might be why.
Oh, I ended up leaving mine full.
Oh, okay.
But I bet your flaps made a difference, you know?
Yeah, that might put more drag on it. Alright, you're approaching the start circle.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything until you cross the line,
Oh, okay.
the gate. Honestly, just keep it on and keep climbing towards the gate and just shut it off right before.
Okay.
This one's just like a proof of concept test for this ridge to see how it works in this sim.
Yeah.
I'm 4 out. I'm gonna go ahead and turn mine off. I have my nav unit set to kilometers.
Okay.
I'm gonna retract. And turn it off.
Remember your gear.
Put mine up.
Alright, I'm gonna keep motoring up a few hundred more feet. The problem with this is now I have like barely any reserve in case you have to get stuck or something.
Right. I'm following you.
Alright, I'm just doing a couple circles here to gain some more altitude.
I'm just right at 9.
Alright, I'm gonna close it down now. Throttle coming back to idle.
Cool. I'll just follow you. We can finish out this 180 and just like blast through the
Hold on.
start gate and head for the hills.
Yep.
Coming off your like 8 o'clock.
Alright, motor's come to a stop. Now we can engine down. Really nice animation. Is that whole like solar panel on the back, will that power your avionics and stuff?
I don't know. I should read. This glider's been updated so many times, and I just would like never read the change logs.
Yeah.
All right, I'm right off your 6 and just following you. Is your gear down?
I put it back. I put it up. Alright. Negative flaps.
Yeah, I'm ready to rock. Just nose down. Slide him to 1. I don't think if we catch good lift under this cloud, I don't think we'll need it. So I'm not that tempted to take it.
Okay. Task started.
I just got the same 8,739 feet.
It's weird how there's almost like no lag on the Discord stream.
Yeah, pretty good latency.
I feel like YouTube is like that for like everything, because I've watched other people's streams and it always lags.
Well, what do you mean by lag? Like there's a delay?
There's like, yeah, there's just such a giant delay.
Yeah, well, if we think about what's happening, you're recording the video,
Yeah.
and then your computer, your PC has to change all those bytes to compress it, and then it has to upload it to YouTube, and then YouTube has to display it
Yeah.
or send it out to its users, and their computers have to undo the thing. And then typically in broadcasts as well, there's supposed to be like a 7-second delay that you broadcast on. And if something happens, you cut the feed, so you have 7 seconds to react on a live broadcast in case something happens. I did college TV, and we had a button for such things that rarely got pressed, but they were always ready.
Oh wow.
I am definitely getting some lift under this cloud.
Yeah, I'm getting like 4 knots here. I'm gonna put some flaps down. Oh, where'd you go to college at?
I grew up in Texas, so I went to the University of Texas in Austin.
Okay.
The Longhorns. Who probably play tonight.
Yeah, I always follow the Huskies, and they got killed today by Indian.
There's a lot of good lift under there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping once we hit these hills, we just point the nose down and stay under V&E.
Mm-hmm. Where does it show? I should see my McCready speed, but I can't see what the actual setting. Oh, there it is. It's the blue guy.
I'm still in frickin' lift, dude.
Yeah. Put a little flaps out.
Yeah, I'm speeding up. I'm at McCready 5 right now.
Oh wow.
Don't know that I'd ever set McCready 5 in real life. Would have to be a pretty good day
Yeah.
for me to think that much of myself, honestly.
Well, it says 117.
Yeah.
What does you also have to factor in all the time it takes to like actually get centered in that. When you have it at McCready 5, it really matters.
Yeah, that part of the polar's pretty draggy, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the weather out here has just been really good if you're flying powered, but this soaring is just garbage. Just like the thermals are so bad.
Stable days, high
Yeah.
pressure.
Oh, it's like high pressure like every other day. It hasn't rained in like 2 weeks.
Hmm. Y'all do any soaring over the winter?
If the ground's frozen and if it's not, because we have a grass field, the field will get really muddy and horrible in
Uh,
the winter.
sure.
But they said they can get some booming thermals in January. They say they always try to go for like New Year's, the flying.
Fun. Ooh, someone in your chat asked about high pressure.
High pressure is
Uh-huh. Tell me about it. So
well,
what does high pressure? What does high pressure indicate?
high pressure could usually mean, well, it means like there's gonna be stable or not like stable. How do I say this? Usually means good weather. Let's say that there's not gonna be a whole lot of like thunderstorms, like bad clouds you wanna that'll be associated with low pressure. It usually means good visibility.
And what might those conditions that you all said,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree that high pressure brings those. Um, so high pressure, what do you think it would indicate? It would indicate what about the atmosphere?
Uh, in like what sense?
Well, so what all those terms you described, what were they?
Talking about
We have a
atmospheric.
you said it was clear,
Yeah.
you said it was calm.
Mhm.
So high pressure is a good indication of a stable atmosphere.
Yeah.
I'm getting some lift off these faces now that we've caught up to.
Getting a little bit here.
It's definitely working. They've done some good research to figure out in those stock soaring weather presets how to also get good ridge lift.
Yeah.
Because I would not have thought that wind dying off with altitude would produce these like more realistic conditions.
Yeah. The sim's just so weird.
Yeah. You know, I think we started messing around with increasing wind with elevation to see if we could get some wave.
Hmm.
But never really found much luck.
What you could do is turn on like 3D thermals and see if you can see any really high altitude lift or anything.
Right. That would be a good visual.
Yeah. You could just put like 100 knots of wind and just see what happens. I don't know if it'd be true wave where it bounces up. I think it would just get like deflected straight up.
Yeah, it might be really funky. Oh, there's talk about instability.
Yeah. Have you ever just cranked up the winds to like absolute max hurricane weather and just see your glider get like thrown around everywhere?
I definitely remember being a kid in like Flight Sim 2004 and like making 100 knot headwind in a J3 Piper Cub and
Yeah.
trying to not fly backwards. I'm only negative 20,000 feet to Minden.
Well, that's nice.
I need a 186 to 1 glide ratio.
I mean, I mean, you never know.
You sent me a video of that guy that did the like what was it, 940 kilometer?
Yeah, Bill Palmer.
Yeah, I can't. There's another guy I also watch. I can't remember if they're the same. Where does he fly? Bill Palmer?
He flies in Warner Springs.
Okay. There's a guy I saw do 1,000K up near Minden, and he talked about like mentally and physically and what all it takes to do 1,000 kilometer flight as you watch his
Yeah.
unfold, and all the planning and decision making he does during the flight.
Yeah, there's two that fly out of there. It might be either like Ben or Hiroshima or what was Orange Pants, Philip Lee.
I think he flew a maybe it was a JS3.
Yeah, that's Philip Lee, Orange Pants. Or,
Okay,
I think that's
that sounds right.
yeah.
Not a person I know in real life, but I think their videos are cool.
Yeah.
Some good info.
Yeah, I'll send you Ben's channel. His videos are really fun to watch.
I want to go fly out of Warner Springs. I have a friend who I grew up flying with who's at Southwest now, who goes and flies out there sometimes. It's just like 3 hours for me to get there.
Okay. Well, there's some
We're getting,
decent lift up a little bit
yeah,
above you.
getting to the fast portion of the flight. I'm thinking about, just building an overall good soaring flight from SoCal to NorCal using this bridge, these Sierra Nevadas.
Hmm.
And if I have like a good but doable, difficult climb to get over here, and then
Yeah.
you're rewarded with really fast, good ridge conditions, I wonder how long this will take on the ridge. If it's super fast, I can make a challenging start. Or I could make this weaker and a little harder if the start is easier and this is too fast. Secretly, this is all just scouting the Sierra Nevadas for when I do this in real life.
In your label?
Yeah, one day. I have 2 tail numbers on reserve from the FAA. I paid $10 a year for each of them.
Oh, wow.
So they're ready to go.
Competition numbers or tail numbers?
Tail numbers. Now, I do need to get a competition number, but I need to check if the one I want is available.
What are you thinking of?
I like 1 Alpha Charlie,
Yeah.
and it stands for first AC, and that's what my position is in the camera department, the first assistant camera, AC. So I think 1 Alpha Charlie is a cool soaring, cool way to shout out.
Yeah.
my film side.
Yeah, you don't see a whole lot of three competition numbers out here. It's usually just two.
Yeah, and I don't think I could get just a 2. There's not one that has any meaning to me. Get like Zulu 8 or something weird to
Yeah.
say, you know.
I heard once on the radio someone called Tango Tango, and that just sounds so fun to say.
Tango Tango. I know a guy who has Whiskey Whiskey. Oh, sorry, no, Whiskey Romeo. But he calls himself Whiskey Runner, which I think is great. Trying to think of some other particularly good ones I've known. Kind of picked up the speed a little bit through this less energy rich section.
hmm
We are rapidly making up distance, or glide ratio, though. Making a performance, I should say. Only 157 to 1 ratio needed now.
Where? Oh, is that on task? No, where do I see that?
It's on my.
Oh, there it is. 159,
Yeah,
160. Yeah.
and my time to go just dropped under an hour, so we're flying. And I think that'll keep going down.
Okay.
So I think that we're gonna make it before the stream.
I'll probably hop in a 737. That's just my plane.
I love the 7.3. My initial CFIG was a sim instructor on the 7.3 for American up in Fort Worth, and when all their charts would get renewed, I'd get the old ones.
Oh
So
wow.
I had, professional, what do they call them? Paper crane charts or whatever, in my room as a kid, with all the buttons and all the labels, and
Oh, that's
that was
cool.
fun to be a young teenager, have access to that stuff. Usually in this part of the country, the winds are from the west. We get that big sea breeze from the Pacific. But every so often we get some Santa Ana winds where the winds blow in from the desert. So instead we get east flow, wind goes from east to west. And those are the kind of conditions I'm hoping for to get a good east side Sierra Nevada run.
Yeah. Have you tried the other side, the west side over there? Or the east side,
Uh,
I guess?
I haven't given that a go in the sim, and I haven't given a whole lot of thought about it in real life. There's a whole lot more busy airspace over there in the Central Valley.
Mm.
Um, and but maybe I should. Maybe I should look at it more. Those are the prevailing winds, but usually it's not gusty enough, just with a sea breeze for good lift, unless you're a bird.
Crazy wing loading.
Yeah, powered parachute guys or parasail people get some good lift from the sea breeze.
I never really thought about it. Can a glider outclimb a parachute or no? Oh, we have better glide ratios, don't we?
But infinitely better.
Yeah.
It's not actually infinite, but gosh, you do not go very far on those.
I'll look it up. What is the glide ratio of like a... I'll just look up paraglider.
I have a feeling it's like 13 to 1.
Uh, Okay, a skydiving parachute would be 3 to 1, and
Hmm.
like a what's it called? A paraglider would be like 13 to 1 or something.
Ah, nailed it. What a good guess.
That's like the competition, but like normally it's around 11 or
Wow. Yeah, that's what, like basically a Cessna with the
almost,
engine
yeah.
off, right? I guess we should mosey on to the further west ridge.
Okay.
I think we're coming up on Mono Lake, but maybe that's a bit further up. Can't remember. I could zoom out, but trying to just get this all in by eye. You gonna try to do some gliding tomorrow?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I don't think there's any TFR. I'll have to look again, but we should be able to get the whole day in.
I don't have a super solid game plan for this next jump.
Oh, to over there. Well,
Yeah,
there's some clouds ahead. We might be able to get something from them.
that's sort of what I'm thinking as well. Maybe it's worth trying to get to base.
Mm-hmm.
If there's something good, since I'm right in front of you, I'm gonna take it and I'll pull aggressively up into it.
Okay.
Do some competition thermaling.
We're really focusing on that.
I feel like I only saw like 4 knots or so on those other thermals, so I'm just not sure what to grab.
Alright. I'm excited for next season because I'm gonna get to thermal like all in the best part of the year. I was doing all like the basic stuff in like June and July when it's like good out here.
Mm-hmm. Trying to keep the wings level and turn out
Yeah.
on a heading while the thermal's picking them up and blowing you
Yeah.
around. Yep.
Hopefully I'll take my written test sometimes in the winter. Because we do this ground school in like January and it's really good refresher.
Oh, very, very handy. It's a
Mm-hmm.
nice thing to have.
Yeah, they have it on Zoom too.
I just used the ASA app and just did the practice bank a billion times until it's pretty much impossible to fail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Dauntless app with they have some pretty good explanations on there.
I hear that one's really great too, but I never experimented with it.
Yeah. And they have like all of them. You get like private powered and you have to pay for the commercial ones, but once you get it, it's just like a one-time fee. Like $60 or something.
I made a 95 on my written way back when.
Hmm.
Somewhere there's the paper to prove it in some file.
Yeah. Did you take it on paper or online?
I took it at a testing center at an airport. But they printed me a result and then had it like an official seal on the paper,
Oh, okay.
and that's what I had to use. Not really getting much lift here.
Yeah, it's pretty dead.
It looks like the cloud's been breaking up.
Getting like one knot here. There's two. If this was back in Pennsylvania, I'd start circling right now.
You probably wouldn't be full of ballast though.
Oh yeah. Might get a better climb rate.
Well, we might not make it to the end before the stream. We might have to bail out of this one and learn from it, but
Yeah. Our Rope 102 has like a water ballast, but it's like it's locked. You can't actually use it.
hmm.
I have to look. I think you could put water in the Discus B, but I've never seen anybody really use that. There's no
Oh, I'm
point.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure that you can. Uh, I'd be afraid of it freezing up there.
Well, in this time of year, but in the summer, no. No, it hasn't. We can't really get high enough where the cold really affects right now.
Yeah, just because the lift's not going that high.
Yeah. If you were in the wave or something, then maybe you'd probably want to worry about it then.
Got to figure out my next move after this.
hmm
Terrain keeps getting higher.
I think this is a British livery. It says UK VGA on the back.
Shark teeth are cool.
Yeah. I'll send you two of the cool channels I was watching. One of them has a sharp tooth on his glider, and the other one was Ben's channel. Getting any lift there?
Yeah, for sure. This ridge is a savior right now.
It's really weird terrain. It looks really jaggedy.
The lift's bumpy too, but I'm just choosing my line tactically.
Let's see, Calm Air is 145, Winch is 75, Airtow is 91, Novarine is 113. Where's VNE? They don't have VNE on there. This little list they have in the corner
Mm-hmm.
here. It's so weird because I'm like gaining altitude, but my vario is like net negative. That's what it looks. It's so weird.
Yeah, is this a total energy or a netto or? I think the bottom
Um,
right is netto. and the top one must be some sort of energy compensating,
I think so, yeah.
either digitally or with some total energy probe.
Those digital ones, they don't have any lag, do they?
I've never flown with a purely digital system.
Because that's something I've wondered, that you kind of lead the area or no?
Because they do the math in real time. They're
Yeah.
subtracting your sink rate from your airspeed to your descent rate.
I might just test if this bottom one's a Nitto. Do a sharp pull up. I think it might be, yeah. Yeah, this
Or it
is the
might
top
just be
one.
like an.
The top one says averager.
I think the average is the red triangle. I think the green triangle is your like instantaneous sync rate. The blue is your
McCready.
McCready. Kind of doing a Hail Mary over to the side.
Yeah. I want to look at
Maybe
my, Oh, you go ahead.
I'm just gonna slow down to do it.
Okay. I want to keep going across there. I want to look at the, our, like, S80 or whatever we have in our 102 and see if you can scroll to a page that has McCready or something set into it. So I can,
Are
like,
you
verify
reading
it
your
with my...
manual?
Oh, I want to, I don't, I want, no, I want to see if it has, like, a page in the, avionics thing so I can verify and see if my CU has the same one.
Yeah.
So they both have the Polar loaded into it. And there's like a couple different waypoints that you can set as the airport, and I feel like some of them give the wrong altitudes. Like it'll say you're like 1500 to go and you're at like 3000.
Do you think they have a safety factor programmed in?
On my phone I have like a safety factor for the pattern. But it's also weird because CU, it like when you put your task in, it loads in the safety factor. It's so confusing. So whenever you put in the task finish or whatever, you have to minus the safety altitude.
In your head, just to know.
No, in the when you set it the finish altitude in your computer,
I see.
because it adds the safety factor on there. Or you could just leave it whenever it says 1500, you know you made it.
Right. However you want to think about it.
Yeah.
Are you like following the lip?
Yeah, I'm just going down here. I haven't even looked at my is this perpendicular to the wind?
Yeah, I think you're going downwind right now.
Wait, am I even going the right way?
You're skewing pretty hard to the west. We need to be going north. And if you're not too careful, you might get trapped behind those ridges.
Oh, I see what you... Oh. Yeah, I see what happened here.
So
I
there
I
might be a
wasn't paying attention.
there might be a path through on those mountains farther to the west. Um, if you zoom out on your map, I'm on the like north. I stayed on the east side and just kept going north, and I'm trying to connect with the second ridge up here.
Okay.
This is a challenging spot, so we got some good fast bridge running.
Yeah.
Might have to come back through here with the knowledge of needing to be higher next time. But there could be a fun task here that could be balanced with some good weather, some fun soaring.
Let's see. I might try and look for a thermal. We'll just thermal up.
See if any of them are working.
Yeah. I mean, there's
You can
definitely lifts
always,
here.
yeah. You've got the engine in the back as well.
I'm not that desperate. Oh, there's an airport right here.
Which one? Does it tell you?
Look at my VFR map. What's it? KMMH Mammoth, Yosemite. It was showing there's some fauna, some like black bears down here. Maybe I'll go and land out with them.
I don't know. I want to be with the bears.
Yeah, could you just imagine that your only land out option is a field and it has like 2 grizzly bears in it? You landed in the trees or you landed with the bears?
Uh, I'm landing with the bears. If they're black bears, I'm landing with the bears every time.
Yeah.
If they're grizzly bears,
Bail out.
hmm.
What would you rather, bail out or tree landing?
I would do a low contest finish of the field. No, I wouldn't. This is not true. I would follow normal land out procedures. I would do a contest finish of the field, fly, 2 feet over the bear's head at VNE -1, scare them out of the field. They'll think, they'll think the field is haunted or that there's a big predator. They'll never come back. I'll grease it on, land just short of the fence line right next to the gate, and I'll just take a nap under the wing since I'm so safe until
There
the
you go.
retrieve crew comes and gets me.
That could be an actual strategy if there's bears in the field. Or they could just jump up and absolutely maul your glider.
Yeah. I go camping out here in the national parks, right, literally under where you're flying right there.
Hmm.
And I've never seen any bears out here, even though black bears are pretty common to this area.
You see any like cougars or anything?
I have some cool medium format film photos, still photography photos of some wild foxes in the Yosemite Valley, which is very rare to see.
Oh wow.
I just got super lucky to snag those. That's really it.
I think I have found some sort of thermal here. Let's turn up the thermal map.
I'm racing against the clock. I'd love to be able to finish this, back out and load into an airliner right before the stream starts. My time to go has me basically getting there right before the stream. That was a slow section for sure, but I think I connected back to the lift.
I'm debating whether to go up, what is that, north to where you are, and then ride that ridge, or just screw it and go downwind.
I'm curious which of those downwind ridges, how they connect up further north.
Yeah.
I feel like I could just, spend like a lifetime studying the geography of the Sierra Nevadas to try to figure out how to best fly them. I don't know. From where I'm ending up here, those downwind ridges might connect best to. I might just be playing still really in the foothills.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Like I might have to go downwind to catch some better ridges.
I'm just gonna go like flap 0 here and see how we do. There's a good cloud ahead. I think I'm gonna make it there. And a few, maybe 1,000 feet or so, I can connect over those good ridges up there.
I wish it was this easy in real life, just to chunk it in and go in a straight line out of glide range home and
Yeah,
practice problem solving.
I'm looking for a land now. It's pretty, a lot of
It's
vegetation.
tough out here, dude.
Yeah. Why the heck does my glider pilot have a headset on? That's so random.
Dude, I know a guy who wears in-ears, like you might see on like on a fancy Jetstream pilot,
Oh, okay.
Gulfstream pilot,
Yeah,
and he connects it to his handheld radio. Uh, sorry, he unplugs the radio in the glider and plugs his handheld radio
yeah.
handset,
What?
which his headset is plugged into. He plugs the antenna port into the antenna on the glider.
That's so,
Because it's
that's
just a
very
BNC,
interesting.
yeah, it's a BNC connector. He pops it out from behind the panel and plugs it into his radio. And so he can talk through the glider in his ear on his little microphone.
So what's the advantage to that?
Uh, it's, well, the microphones in our K21s don't work. Those need to get replaced.
Oh, so you're just using
So at least he
handheld?
can,
Or like,
yeah, to talk.
oh wow.
Uh, it's all uncontrolled airspace. They're only calling an IP and a downwind.
Yeah. That's for us. I feel like there's something weird about our 102 that I fly all the time. Because it's, sometimes the radio works and sometimes it just like blacks out. Like you can speak on the radio but you can't hear them. And then when you hit a bump it like goes back on. It's so random.
Yeah, that's kind of the same vibe, so that's why just full support on the handheld right now.
Yeah. Like sometimes it won't work when I'm calling the tow plane and I'll get a handheld and then it works the rest of the flight. So I don't know.
Also, check have your club check the cables, make sure there's no fraying, because if the
Yeah.
shielding on the cable breaks, RF noise radio frequencies will interfere with all those transmissions, and
Oh, okay.
even your cell phone being too close in your pocket could next to a frayed cable could cause a bunch of RF interference.
Oh, wow. This is a pretty good cloud. I'm definitely gonna make it. And it looks like there is a clearing ahead where I could land out. I'm doing like 85. Time to go is like 51 minutes.
In real life, I would definitely pick a dirt road to land on it. Hope
Yeah.
that the wings are just short enough to not hit something.
Well, it depends if there's wires there or not.
It depends on a whole lot, doesn't it? It's a big
Yeah.
risk. But every black spot you see on the terrain down there, every little dot, even though you see some rendered in bushes and stuff, those are still bushes and nasty little Joshua trees that, you could not land on that
Yeah.
dirt you see down there. That's full of stuff that's going to hurt you. So the reality is maybe it's just physically not safe, not practicable for a LaBelle to run the ridge up here with no good gliding distance on some big portions.
Yeah.
Would be very high risk.
I don't think this is an airport, but that's a pretty good looking land out right there. I can't tell what that is. And there's like a town right there. You could actually go and walk to something. Alright, I'm gonna go through this sketchy little valley here and hopefully I don't get
Yeah,
caught out.
I'm watching.
It's
Keep
like
checking your
almost
stream.
direct on the wind, so we should be good.
You're right. That does look like a really long, almost dirt strip. But out here, it's all like, well, here it's a lot of high desert to our west. But in the Central Valley, it's a lot of farm and agriculture. So there's lots of like dirt farm roads just connecting one field to another for large, whatever they're growing.
Yeah. I feel like if you could also get some boom and thermals over in this area too.
Killer thermals, dude, up to 18.
Oh wow.
But the ground is at some points a mile high in the high desert, minimum 4,000 feet.
Oh, like elevation on the ground?
MSL.
Oh, okay.
But 18's still really high, but that's like 14 above ground.
Yeah.
Still very high,
You could still
but
probably
not as
do it with
high.
an airport.
Not yeah, not silver badgeable. Wait, what's the distance? What's the height gain?
For silver? Height gain
I can't.
or like length?
Which one's the big height gain? The like
The biggest I
3,000
think
meter
is
height gain.
like diamond or something. I'll look it up.
Well,
I have it like bookmarked somewhere.
there one of them that has a 3,000 meter height gain. You like just can't do without a Class A cutout over here.
Uh oh yeah, gold is 3,000 meter. Diamond is 5,000 meter. So 16,000 and gold is almost 10,000.
That's it. You can't do the diamond height
Oh, because of the above
because you
ground.
start you
Yeah.
start too high.
Oh, that'd be annoying. I feel like you do that in Texas with just thermals.
100%. However, I've never seen thermals higher than like 12.
Hmm.
You'd have to have, and it's so flat out there.
Yeah.
Boy, it would have to be a mega day. I mean, I don't even know, how high can a queue really go? What's the limit to? At some
Uh,
point, the atmosphere freezes, and it can only get so hot here on the ground, and
yeah.
the
Unless you're like
adiabatic
flying on.
lapse rate is,
Yeah.
the same no matter what. So I think there's probably a limit to how high cumulus clouds can really go, how high lift can truly go.
Hmm.
Oh man, I'm at Mono Lake, and it's very high up here, so I'm
Yeah.
not that high above the ground. I need some sort of lift to make it over.
I'm probably a couple of thousand feet above ground, but I'm getting some lifts off something.
Gotta slow it down.
Ooh, okay. There's some okay lift. Oh, and there it goes. Alright, pull up my thermal helper.
Yeah, I want to try this cloud right here, but I just guess I gotta slow down and do a downwind dash. Oh my gosh, there's no way.
Well, you're not gonna make it? Oh,
No,
you
I
found a thermal?
just jumped up to 10 knots. Hold on, let's see what this turns into. I
It's
just was starting to slow down, getting to neutral flap.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happening for me right now. I got the same kind of thermal. Do I
Let's
stay
see.
here or do I push onward though? I'm in 2.5 average.
Oh, this could be good. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if maybe this is like a little bump from the ground or just like a little bit of this ridge right here.
I don't think this is worth it. I'm leaving.
I'm headed west towards these ridges on the east side of Mono Lake.
Yeah, I'm on the west side of Mono Lake. This is a good cloud. Oh, there's the. See, it's always when you take the first thermal, it's garbage, and then when you actually keep going, it's good. It's so weird.
I've done in real life. I've done this experiment where people say like you should wait like 3 seconds or so
Yeah,
before you
yeah.
turn in order to be able to center it. I think that actually thermals are like way bigger than people think they are. I challenge you next time you have next in the summer when it's good soaring weather. I think you can count to like 10.
You really?
I think you can count to like 10 seconds and then you're going to actually find yourself in the good lift.
I mean, it really depends on the day.
You're right. You're right. But on a day that you would like, you look up and you're like, this looks like a good day. Just give it those extra beats in your head and
Mm-hmm.
see what it gives you. Did you get to try the benign spiral?
Nah. I might want to do that with an instructor first. I'll see.
Yeah, yeah, good, fair.
I feel like that's a good way to get yourself into a spin if you do it wrong.
Man, I've done spin training and it was difficult to get it any more than 3/4
Oh,
of a
really?
full spin. Yeah, it was really hard. It took me beating at the controls, just throwing the momentum of the glider around in order to like try to get it to stall uncoordinated and keep it, you know, keep the spin going, and it just popped right out of it the second you stopped leaning into it. It's
Hmm.
really difficult.
I only need a 86-to-1 glide ratio to make it there now.
Dude, killer. I'm at 99.
And I have an infinite glide ratio right now. Oh, now it's down to like 40, 50.
The problem is, there's no way I'm making it before stream starts.
I still have time to go of like 40, like 50 minutes. But if I can just make it to these ridges over here, I should be good.
I totally agree. This has turned out to be a really unique challenge.
Yeah. I wonder if there's an airport around here. Is that an airport straight ahead? I don't think that is.
I don't
Oh,
know what you're looking at.
there's a little thing over here. No, I thought that over there was an airport, that little, you're gonna see on the stream. That little bit there.
I'm also a bit further north than you. I'm right on the south
Oh, I
uh,
see you there, yeah.
shore of the lake.
There's this airport called O24. It's called Lee Vining.
Is it right on what? It's on the south west corner of Lake Mono.
Yeah, kinda.
Is that where you want to land?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, we can call it here. I really want to see if these well, I know these ridges are going to work over there, and I think I can make it now. In fact, I'm getting a bunch of lift as I'm going uphill.
Yeah, oh, I see the airport. Oh yeah, I can definitely make it. I'm still in lift this whole time. Just flying at like best LRD.
Yeah, I'm doing like maybe 75.
I don't know, I wish I could just keep going.
Well, I mean, hey man, let's keep going.
Let's see what other landouts there are ahead. So we got, what, that's Lee Vining. Oh,
You
there's
know
another
that
one, O57 ahead.
there's a ton of airports in this little valley along the way. So there
Yeah.
definitely is, as you go up, land out options, but there's sporadic parts where you need to kind of be high to have a good land out.
Mm-hmm. But if I ran this ridge here, if we ran this ridge, we should be able to make it to O57, which is Bryant.
If we hit this ridge, we can speed the rest of the way.
Yeah. And that's a bit, that's not too far ahead, so if you want to land there, we could go.
We've got a 128-kilometer to go on mine.
Okay. Yeah, this other one's also on a little lake. Alright, I'm just gonna speed up. I'm gonna just run this low ridge here.
Also, I can pre-flight a A320 or 737 pretty dang quick.
Yeah.
It usually takes us 45 minutes just to get wheels up on those streams.
Especially with Simber, if you just click the button, it goes right in.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Did you get the updated PMDG 737?
Oh, when did it come out?
I think it came out yesterday if you have the 700.
Oh, I have the 700, yeah.
Go update your ops center first.
Yeah,
First
because
thing you need to
my
do.
ops center always like deletes after I download it. I've downloaded it like 5 times.
Give it one more go. Update it to whatever the current is. Then download the 737 update.
Mm-hmm.
Then you should be able to update to the new nav data right off the EFB in the cockpit of the 737.
Wait, like you can load the
Straight from the airplane in the simulator while it's
Oh,
all
okay.
running. No more getting to the airplane, seeing nav data out of date, and having to either live with it or restart the sim. Now you can get to the airplane and update it right from the cockpit.
Yeah.
You're going to be about well, we might end up right at the same place at the same time at the same height,
Yeah.
which is wild considering we've taken hugely different routes to get here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cool runway down here.
Yeah, I was looking at
You
that.
said this one was Mammoth Lake?
No, that one is
Or
called...
that one was a while ago.
No, this one right here is called... 024, it's called Levining.
Okay.
And then there's another one ahead, that one's called... Oh, hold on. I'm updating my Beyond ATC. That one's called Bryant's.
If I lived here, I would get like a Cessna 120 tail dragger, super tiny, fly it right out of that little strip, and just enjoy flying over the water and sightseeing the hills.
Yeah. Try to fly ridge along the hill. Well, there's some big sink. Speed to fly.
Oh man, you passed me.
No way, I passed. Oh, you're like just behind me there.
Just behind you.
See, I told you to make it.
Wow. Dude, this has been a really interesting task. This has been fun so far. At first, I thought it was kind of linear and straightforward, and just like, we're just gonna sit on the ridge for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But
And I haven't crashed into any mountains yet.
dude, you're killing it.
Oh, it's weird because it's like almost, you gotta be within like 30-degree angle.
The wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the sim, it's a little generous with the lift.
There we go. It's starting to dip more north.
Dude, I'm gonna try to finish this task.
You want to do it?
I mean, I'm gonna really try here.
I'll finish it, but if you want to leave for the other thing, we can. Because I want to finish this too. We're almost... looks like we're about halfway.
Distance-wise, we should be more than halfway. I got 27 minutes to go.
Mine says 57.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't know why it's... Oh, there, now it says 28. It was just like glitched out.
I just hope that we have like a relatively straightforward finish here.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Ooh, it's starting to clear up here. Looks pretty cool.
Starting to what?
It's starting once there's like a little bit of ridge here, and then once you see it, you can see this like lake. Looks really cool. Oh, now the race is on.
It's on. What do you think the best way through here is?
Jeez. Well, there's some foothills here which have been producing kind of. Well, looks like there's pretty blue, unless you go all the way off to the right. And then there's also off to the left, there's some ridge.
Yeah, I just can't tell if it's like worth following to the left or making like a beeline to the bigger face out there.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll even make it all the way there. We'll see. Just the terrain's starting to drop off, so it looks like we're doing better than we are.
I think we should hug it to the left and do the kind of the.
Yeah. There's also I'm just looking at these faces that are finally I can start to see. There's a good bit there. I don't know. I feel like you could really take any route and it'll work.
Yeah, I wonder what the fastest is. Like, do I fly more track miles at a faster speed,
Yeah.
or do I
Or
go
do
in
you
a
just,
straight line?
yeah, because I feel like they equal each other out basically.
I think I want to go the way where there's some more lift along my route,
Okay.
so I'm pretty much trailing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just run this little bit. If it's producing, then I should be able to make it off to the bigger stuff down there.
Yeah.
Where does it show my ground speed?
Yeah, I don't have a good ground speed on this guy setup either.
Yeah.
And I don't have the XC Soar running. I'm just living on the sim, just flying it like I see it.
It's gotta be like 160 or something. Well, actually, I don't know how good the wind is at altitude. It'd probably be around 130 or whatever we're doing right now.
We're
150.
definitely getting some good true airspeed with this elevation.
Oh yeah, true airspeed's like 150.
We should be basically 18%, 19% greater than indicated at this altitude. But the airspeed indicator gives true airspeed, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And look at that. I'm pretty much bang on my calculation. Turns out those numbers that the CFIs teach you work. Pretty good approximations.
Oh, dang it, there's Vanny. Or
Oh,
whatever.
you're
Oh,
cooking, dude. Doing
oh, I'm
110
winning this
indicated.
task.
If you have enough elevation to get there.
Yeah, I probably should slow up a little bit. But I feel like I've always just flown too slow, and when it actually gets good, I'm like way behind.
But you're definitely getting to the ridge quicker than me, so you're gonna get into the better stuff quicker than me.
Yeah. I'm trying to pick which way I should go here, though.
I think I'm gonna hug around to the right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think this is thermal, is it? No, I think this is some sort of...
I think you got like a little ridge kind of directly beneath you.
Yeah.
The sim just really kicks the lift up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a top-down view. It's like, is this face sending air up? Yes. Okay. Send all the air above that face up.
There's just so many different hills and lines here. It's really interesting.
Yeah, if you were like super brave, you could like probably press
Oh, under the...
directly north. Yeah, like on those like weird ridges to the left,
Yeah.
and somehow use flight sim physics to get up to the very top of the ridge, I bet.
Oh, there's like a... I can't tell what that is on this map, but there's some sort of restricted airspace or something right here. I can't tell if that's an MOA or a... Because I don't know how to read this flight sim one.
Hmm. I
There's
like
like...
how it disappears when you zoom in.
Yeah.
Looks like an MOA or a national protected airspace, like over like a park, like a national park.
Oh, okay.
But there are a lot of warning and restricted areas over here that lots of high speed military traffic.
Oh, yeah. Where did you go? Oh, you're heading that way. Oh, I'm going through the weird ridges you were talking about.
Oh yeah, dude. Good luck. Let me know how those go. I'm sure that you'll find lots of good lift.
Yeah. I want to cut through this because it looks like there's a little bit of a valley I can cut through. And it'll
I
actually
do
work.
see it. I'm glad that you're trying it because I really did want to try it, but I was like, well, if it doesn't work out,
There's always the engine.
that's true.
Unless the engine fails. No, I really could. Yeah, it looks like there's a nice little bit here on the map, and then you like you gotta do
You,
more of a detour.
yeah, wait, that's definitely true. It's much more so than you.
Because I think I can basically glide to the good bridge. Even this here should produce. Alright, slow up and just go straight downwind now. I haven't got much uplift on these faces.
Kind of hit or miss over here.
Yeah. I guess I could run that one there. Or do I go all the way down to the valley? Ooh. I'll do a run on this ridge here and see if I can get any altitude. Because if I can get enough altitude and just skip over this bit, then it would be really good. Ooh, that might be what I'm gonna do.
Dude, imagine that gets you all the way up there.
Oh, that gets me all the way up there and I basically lied there.
You're chilling.
I need, what, 51 to 1 glide ratio to get there?
Yeah, I need 60 to 1, and I'm only minus 2,700 feet.
Okay.
So we don't need much more.
No. Oh, this is cooking, man. I want to make it all the way above these hills here.
I'm jealous. That was a really smart path. You're gonna beat me.
Well, I'm planning to go down all the way down to the valley. Oh yeah, you're about the same area as me. You're just farther away from the
Yeah,
line.
but I feel like I have some really advantageous terrain in front of me here now.
Yeah.
Like my way forward looks pretty good.
I got some good terrain over there too. I don't know if I should shoot straight towards it or kind of offset a little bit. What's your time to go?
1630.
Oh yeah, I'm right around there. Mine's going down now because I'm speeding up. 15:30. There's 15:10. I'm gonna stop around there. Alright, this ridge is pretty much perpendicular, so I'm gonna just fly straight over it and see if I get some lift. It says finish height is 4,700, but I'm only 3,800 arrival MSL, so I'm gonna be below.
I'm getting close to having it made.
Yeah. Come on, give me some lift. Nah, it's not doing anything. Now I have another decision to make. Do I run this ridge and then go over, or do I just skip past it? I want to see if it produces at all.
Looks like you got a good setup there.
Yeah. There's a really weird terrain bud here.
These mountains look really cool from back here. Talking about like the mesh of the textures.
You'll see. It's like a straight line, and there's like a
Yeah,
difference between.
I can see it from over
One
here.
side looks really good, and one side looks really bad. Because I think they modeled it during winter and summer.
Funny.
It's weird because it's in like squares, so you can see when it's a different picture. But it's so weird that there's like snow on the ground, and you can't like get rid of that. It's still better than Condor.
Yeah, visually for sure. But I think we'll have a lot of fun in Condor on multiplayer.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to give it a go.
Oh, the dual cockpit, that'll be fun.
I want to see if we can fly a duo.
Where do you download the scenery for that?
It's an application called Condor Club, and I think you get the installer from their website. But I don't know if it's going to work the same in Condor 3 or not.
Okay. There's some violent, like, rotor or something right here. Oh man, I gotta clear a ridge, and I'm just below it.
Uh,
What do I do? Do I go around it? Well, if the other thing is, if there's another ridge under there, then I'm screwed. But
I'm
I could
following the
go
pass,
around it.
dude. No, I'm gonna follow the ridge to the pass. Through the
Yeah,
pass.
I don't know. No matter how much speed to, I don't think I did clear that. Yeah, let's just do the pass, I think. Unless I get a lot of lift.
From my vantage, it seems pretty clear from this way. Like it seems like the clear choice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, 'cause there's really nothing else down there that you'd want to really skip unless you... Yeah, okay. I just speed it up here. I think I have it made now.
Pretty close to. I'm positive on the finish, but I need at least a pattern for Minden.
Mm-hmm. I mean, worst case, we could straight in.
Could.
Just do it like those annoying cross-country pilots, or not the, like the cross-country powered pilots. Just like, we'll make it straight
Straight in.
in.
Sirius 28 Foxtrot Alpha on final.
Sh-
Straight in.
10-mile
13.
final.
Oh, dude, no, that's too kind. It's 15-mile final. Straight in to land. Calls to the wrong airport. Never calls again.
Oh, we hear this all the time because we have like five. Some of them I don't even know where these like places are. Sometimes we'll hear helicopters. Sometimes we'll hear like corporate jets. We have the weirdest frequency. And then when we go to 123.3, the glider frequency,
Uh
we
huh.
can hear the glider port that's like 3 hours driving away from here.
Yeah. Good line of sight.
I don't know how well it, because we only heard like one of their planes calling.
Maybe they just have a super beefy transmitter,
Yeah.
or maybe they're really getting way up high.
Mhm. Well, we heard their like downwind calls, which was so weird.
Atmosphere makes for some weird RF interference.
Mhm.
A lot of stuff matters.
All right, speed and power to the finish. I'm doing a little pass of this ridge. I'm not wasting a half mile of. Oh boy. Oh, dang, there's red line. Oh man, I am cooking right now. This is gonna look really cool on stream. Whoa, you're going pretty fast there.
I'm doing my best. I have the Symphonetic stream pulled up. I can hear that he's introing.
Okay.
I know he's gonna do some FCU, mini FCU showcasing, so.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can't wait for a shared cockpit in Flight Sim 2024. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I need someone to do true crew flying in a in an air carrier.
Yeah. I don't really have. I want to see if I could get my other laptop. I don't think my other laptop would run 2024. Unless you could like cloud stream it or something.
You can,
You can?
sure can.
I did that with I only did that once and it was on MLB The Show and it was so laggy trying to play with another person on it.
Yeah,
Unless you do like single player.
you've got a real good internet connection.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't know. I had to try it again. It was a while ago.
Ultimately, that was a perfect final glide.
Yeah.
I started that at like 60 miles out, a final glide.
Man, you got the slightly thinner air up there. Just a little bit better.
I am telling you, dude, it's all about true airspeed, and that comes with altitude. I'm also flying with like such a fine touch, trying to just be under V&E. Flying right over the town of Minden, Nevada. So we flew from California to Nevada.
Oh wow.
We flew from Southern California to Nevada.
How many
So
miles
it
was this
is
one? 102 kilometers.
275 kilometer, I think.
Oh, okay.
Just under 300K. This crosswind really pushed me a lot further to the west than I thought it was gonna.
Yeah. Oh wow, that was such a close finish. Come on, give me the finish. There we go, task completed.
What's your time?
That's 12:50.
Just finished. You'll
What
have
do
to
I
go to
see?
task
Yeah, hold on.
page, and
Task.
then it's a right turn to. I had 191.3 kilometer per hour task, and it was 1 hour 28:39 second.
I was 1 hour 28:36 second.
Wow, you beat me by 3 seconds. But what's your task speed?
103.3 knots.
Okay, we'll have to translate it into
I think you also had
kilometers an hour.
a little bit better aero tow than me. My engine was crap, or the flaps or whatever I was using was not working. All right, where's the airport here? Let's see.
It's just here to the north.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see your water coming out. Yeah, let me dump my water now.
Put my gear down.
Dump.
Should be a runway basically, just in the wind, but I'm gonna land on the north one with a nice right crosswind because I'm a baller.
All right, I'll follow you in. Man, this water looks really good. These crop circles here also look pretty realistic too.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen circular fields before. I've seen like square fields, but not like with the round thingies in the middle. But I don't think I've seen the actual circles. It's interesting.
Getting a big old slip here.
I'll just follow you in. Slipping turn. I'll pull some diverts out. Alright, landing chetless undercarriage down. Oh, you're going straight in.
Yeah.
Right, undercarriage is down. Speed. Speed's looking fine. Trim, air brakes. I'll land on the right side.
Okay. How close are you? Off my 6.
A quarter mile.
Okay. Probably gonna roll off on the like weird black surface to the left.
Okay, I see you.
Alright, gear down and lock, short final landing flap. Hopefully my main water ballast tanks just turn green as I touch down.
Hopefully.
Boy, what a crosswind.
My main still isn't turned green. I'm just gonna keep rolling until it does. Ooh. Okay, straighten out now. Shoot land flaps. Just put that in. I'm still floating it off. Alright, now I really gotta land, otherwise I'm gonna stall. Tail first, not too bad. Oh man. Oh man. Don't ground limit. Oh, don't destroy his glider. Oh, it just stopped in time.
Sorry, I didn't realize how close you were. Okay, I'm gonna really quickly jump over to
Alright, hold
the
on, let me
stream mode.
just take a screenshot.
Yeah, dude. Fun flying.
I don't think I can actually upload these to the Discord because they're like too big of a file size or whatever the heck.
Interesting. Alright, I'll see you in the other stream.
Okay.
See you, dude.
I'll restart my YouTube stream.
Okay, see ya.
See ya. Alright, I'm gonna restart the stream. I'm gonna also look. I gotta get the sim brief. Oh, I have to look what the flight is. How we're doing this.
Let me give you 3 reasons
It's
why I'm
Obama.
asking you to donate to support my friend Kamala.
Cool. That's all good. Flaps and everything else. So
All
we
right,
got to go
let's turn
back
him
over
down.
here to our EFB. We're gonna go to departure performance. We're gonna sync our.
Oh yeah,
sheet
let me
now.
friend
We
you,
got
bro.
Our pounds, takeoff weight, and Mac takeoff weight. We're gonna sync live weather.
Who-
We're gonna
who's wanna-
calculate.
Is this
Now
you?
notice it's gonna calculate this. We're gonna hit send to McDo. All right. So now that says it's sent. So we're gonna go over here, and we're going to go to.
Hold on, let me
Perf,
mute his
and we should
YouTube.
have this.
What's your... Nobody, what's your thing? Bro, what's your username? The person button? Add friend? What's your name? Alright, Mason, what's the username? So I can add you, bro. Well, just starting to see how far behind you guys are.
Information, so 162, 164, 164, that's looking good. Flaps at 2 up. No, it's probably about what it is, or maybe 140, and then the FC use like 130. I'll check on.
Mason,
the
you're gonna
prices
put
there,
your
but,
name
like,
in or no?
honestly, it's a hell of a deal. It's a bargain. A lot of the R&D's already figured in, so we're good to go there. Anyway, we'll talk about the price here and my thoughts on this so far. I set it up. I got everything in the mail about 4 days ago, but I want to do the unboxing and setup with all of you, and so I waited to actually do the unboxing video. I still need to get it posted to YouTube, so watch for that. And I'll tell you how to connect these to your flight control unit. On the back, there's a couple of SATA cables, and you can. I talk about that. I'll have that in the video, so you can all, if you get this, don't miss out on that video, because I checked a bunch of videos out there, and nobody actually shows how to connect these up to your FCU. So I'll probably be the first one to actually show how to do that.
Hold on, how do I look at my requests?
178 FCU is 140. So there you go, old golfer. So what is that? If we do the math,
You did put your name in?
18, so $318 if I did the math right for the whole thing. LRM, thank you, Bats. You know, I was going to do that, and I forgot.
Oh, is it just
so
Air
you
Mason?
reminded me. Thank you. I will get that. That is started. But 318, you would think this is
hold on.
this is $1,000 or $1,200, and right there it is. So a hell of a deal, by the way. So the altimeter set, as you can see, I don't even have to go to my
That you, bro?
cockpit. I can see the speed, the heading, and the that's all set to dash. Now we got to set the altitude. So here, let's have some fun here. So this actually has a knob that switches between.
I don't see the
100,000.
chat
We're
with
gonna
the
switch
name.
to 1,000, and we're going to take this all the way up to 35,000 feet. And just like that, it is set. How beautiful is that? It's so easy to use this thing. And I got to tell you, you can't.
I'm sorry, bro. I
begin to
can't- I can't-
understand the quality that I'm looking, because like my camera right here is.
Okay, hold
kind
on.
of I've got. Give me a break. I've got 4 cameras hooked up right now, so it's not the highest quality, but this is like beautiful. It's 1-to-1 ratio. It's modeled exactly after the EFIS and the flight control unit that you would actually be having inside your cockpit if you're in an Airbus right now.
Alright, let me look at your
and that's
community
pretty
post.
exciting
It's
stuff.
not
So we got the
uploaded
altitude
or
selected,
updated yet.
Transponder and TCAS, we're going to go down here, and again, I'm using also the WinWing Ursa Minor, which is awesome. I'm not even going to read that comment there, Maple Leaf, because I'm just going to ignore it. Bedrock, how's it going, Bedrock? Bedrock's in the house. Give it up. Bedrock says, by the way, good evening, Symphonic and chat. Let's all welcome him. And Iron Knob Airways is in the house. Iron Knob, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, friends.
Yeah, Mason, I'll
Thank
see
you
your
for joining.
community
We're gonna
post.
go
I'm gonna.
over here, and we're going to just go ahead and turn this to auto. There we go. That's on auto, so we're good with the transponder. External power, we want to make sure is off. And the external power is off because it says available. We also need to make sure that the APU bleed is on, and it is. Let's go ahead and turn on the seatbelts. Seatbelt, you can hear the ding. You probably couldn't hear it back there. And then the beacon is coming on. Beacon is on, and now we got to go ahead and get our stuff disconnected. Is the let's see here. Oh yeah, so we got to pull away that. So we've got the jetway connected here. So let's go ahead and go to.
All right, I'm gonna shut the stream down for a little bit, and then I'm gonna start up a new one. See y'all.
So automatically remove that account.